Hello, testing, 1, 2, 3. How you doing, everyone? I hope you're all well. Now, you may have noticed I've started doing memes for stream thumbnails, and you might be like, why the change? You could easily get more traction by using a game thumbnail. And the answer is, I can never stick to one singular game for an entire stream. I'm like, but I don't wanna make people run away because it's not that game. So I decided to just be shitposty about it. Now we are, for now, farming a Borderlands 4 gun. I'm trying to get a bod. Like, there's literally a gun named bod. Anyway, knife, shot in the face. Also, I got myself a new spread launcher since last stream, so now I can one-shot bosses pretty well. Oh, I'm doing alright, Star Blue. I wish you luck at work. Don't let the big man get you down, am I right? Anyway, we're just playing Borderlands for now, farming a certain weapon, and then when I finish farming that weapon, I'm probably going to be playing either Silksong or Enter the Gungeon. Maybe a bit of both? I don't know. Anyway, nothing in there I want, so let's go around again. Also, I could be farming the kickballer right about now, but I don't really want to. Like, I already got myself a nice one-shot here that doesn't murder me in the process, so like, yeah. Knife. That thing just evaporates, dear lord. Alright, doing it again. He didn't drop. Bad dog. Very bad dog. Shame on you, puppy. You know you can't stand against me, yet you're like... Anyway, nothing there I want. Something I do want to get my hands on is that Jacobs part Malawan shotgun with that particular alt fire. I would love to get my hands on that one day. Honestly, a little bit more accurate than what I've got going right now, so I'd take that. Anyway, hello, sir. Have a knife. Just absolutely obliterated. It makes farming things great. Oh, I'm doing alright, J-Pops. Thank you for tuning in. Sorry, I didn't look at chat for a moment there. I was focused on the utter carnage I was unleashing. Now then, one purple. Let's see what it's got. A vial. I don't care about that, so let's keep doing it. Ah, you just finished eating? Also, you know how my thumbnail says...
Nom 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 the bread.
Yes, Steve. Let's nom the bread. But anyway, as I was saying, you know how my thumbnail is basically just... Don't drink Dr. Pepper or draw 25? I'm drawing 25. I love Dr. Pepper. Orange soda and root beer is a close second, but like, eh. You may be hammering me, but no, bad dog. You're not allowed to inspect the corpse of your mother. Also, I'm getting flashbanged. I'm getting flashbanged by his corpse. Dear lord, what's going on over there? Why is his corpse flashbanging me? Not many other boss things. Corpses flashbang you. Why does that one flashbang you? I find it a little odd. That's an order weapon. Don't care about order weapons. I will have order! $5.99 20-piece chicken nuggets. What do you mean chicken nuggets aren't $5.99 anymore? Inflation's getting out of hand. I will have order. My order, specifically. Let's raise the stakes. Leave open the Dr. Pepper next to you, or draw 194. You know damn well I'm gonna fail that, chat. You know damn well I'm gonna fail that. Oh man, did that guy just disintegrate? He was there one moment, and then he just vanished. I guess the boss filled himself with LEDs. Anyway, not a terrible weapon, actually. I can just imagine a boss filling themselves with LEDs to be like, flashbang to anyone that murders him. That's a very spiteful thing to do, honestly. 2 purples. Neither of them I want. Neither of them I want. Hey, Gummy? Hey, Gummy? Do you have the air on? No. Can you put it on? I like my gummy's a good gummy. Thank you. I just knew I was getting a little bit toasty and didn't want to open my window. Thank you. Can I change the load? I prefer if you waited till I was done, but you can. I'll wait. Thank you, I appreciate you. Anyway, now we have fresh air. You're trying to complete all challenges and finish some, outfits in RDR2, Red Dead Redemption 2. I forgot what that was for a moment. I'm like, what's RDR? I have never played Red Dead Redemption in my life, honestly, so I was very confused for a moment there. I was very confused there for a moment. I cannot see my loot, Mr. LED-filled wolf. Seriously, what is up with that? Let's see what he's dropped. Anything good? Anything good? That's a shotgun, but it's TDR, so I don't care. Alrighty, none of that, none of that, none of that. There's a game called Midnight Murder Club where you run around in the dark and shoot your friends. One of the game modes makes it so you flashbang upon death. It makes me think of one meme Oz Media has voiced one time. He's like, it's like a little kitty going, "Oh, what's this?" Sniff, sniff, get flashbanged. You look up Oz Media. One of his videos has that. It is absolutely hilarious. Anyway, it is absolutely hilarious. Poor little cat thing got flashbanged and looks so surprised. I feel so bad for it. I feel so incredibly bad for it. Anyway, time to murder the local wildlife again. Thing's pulling Sif from, what's it called? Dark Souls, Demon Souls. What's Sif from again? Dark Souls or Demon Souls? What this? I mean, it's a Malawan shotgun, and it's got an alt fire, but like, it's not the alt fire I need, I think. Also, it doesn't have a Jacobs part, so we're 2 rolls off from that being good. Alright. Right now, our goal is either the bod this boss drops, a legendary that gets a lot of bonuses from a lot of everything, or a Dark Souls 1 DLC where Sif is from. Yeah, Sif is a very good girl. You're right about that, chat. So now we're just murdering Sif's cousin repeatedly. So anyway, this is gonna suck. I missed my one-shot kill. So now we just gotta be quick about it. Oh, I dodged that. I dodged that. You saw me move to the side like that. That was a little bit of bullshit wrapped in a nice little container. Alright, what do you got for me? An assault rifle. It's TDR, so I don't care. It's Ripper, so I don't care. And that's a shield. I already have a level 50 legendary shield, so unless it's got amp, I don't want it. Yes. Okay, nothing I want there. That is a torque thing. We don't care about that. Spoiler alert, the Dr. Pepper was not left alone right next to me. I just took another sip. No, Dr. Pepper is safe with me around. Can I get their axe? Yes. I can get their axe. I actually had it drop previously instead of the bod. It's basically a throwing knife, but not Jacob's. It's really weird, but it does a ton of damage. I just don't want to use it, but if I find it again, I'll pick it up and show it to you just for novelty's sake. That is a Ripper weapon. Don't care about that. There are very few Ripper weapons that I am a fan of. And to be fair, the few weapons that have Ripper parts that I do like aren't technically Ripper weapons. The main thing for keeping you from trying to beat Dark Souls isn't the skill cap. It's knowing you have to fight Sif. Depending on if you can kill Artorias first, the fight is even sadder. I can imagine it is very sad. Get good to honor the puppy dog. So, I'm not honoring the... Oh, legendary dropped. As I was saying, I'm definitely not honoring the puppy dog here, but... Oh, we got the armored bod. It is not the bod I was looking for, but I'll take it to give it a shot right now. The one I'm looking for is a bod that has torque parts on it that allow it to have sticky bombs. With the way this weapon works, I can just imagine that being completely busted. And I do hear the bod can drop torque parts. So we're just gonna give that a shot real quick, unequip the vertex. Where's that thing? 78, Ruby's Grasp, Convergence. Why do I have 2 hot sluggers? Alright, this is the armored bod. Secondary fire consumes SMG ammo. I'm a fan of that. Well, let's just see how that feels. Change it to SMG. Change it to shotgun. I don't like this gun. I actually don't think I like this gun. But let's give it a shot. Let's at least give it a fair run. Let's give it a fair trial. Knife, per usual. Okay, it's not bad. It's not exactly bad, and the fact it can use SMG ammo, I'd say it's not bad at all, actually. I do need some better parts to make use out of it, but, like, it's not a bad gun. Pretty good, as the case may be. Also, I just got bitch slapped by the dog. Thank you very much. Also, is this gun talking to me? I'm not entirely sure. Is that gun talking to me? Also, another legendary dropped. What do we got here? Alright, we got the buzz axe I was talking about. This is the sword the dog has. Now I can use it as an ordnance. Now, obviously, my crit knife is very preferable, but we're going to give it a shot on the next run, just to show you guys that we're interested in the doggo knife, how it works. Sound good? I think it sounds good. Anyway. Throw the thing. See, it doesn't do too much damage. Now we're just gonna fight the thing. Really not the greatest thing the game has to offer, but it's cool because it's the dog's sword. You missed me! Missed Didn't miss me that time. That's very sad. Now we're putting back on the crit knife, but now you... Yeah, I could steal the dog's weapon. But now that you've seen what it does, I'm swapping it off because I'd rather have my crit knife. I would rather have my crit knife any day of the week. Anyway, what do we got here? Nothing I want. Who taught these dogs melee proficiency? The US government, of course. Have you heard about that time they weaponized seals? They would totally teach dogs melee proficiency. By the way, I'm not joking. I think that's something that actually happened. That is something that actually happened. Not the dogs with melee proficiency, but the weaponizing seals part. I think they've actually done that. Or it might have been another country now that I think about it, but like, seriously. Then it must have been somewhere else that I was thinking about the seals, because I remember seals specifically, Gummy.
Maybe you seals. Maybe yourself.
Alright, it must have been Britain that was doing the seals then, because I remember hearing something online in the history thing about attaching a bomb to a seal and having them go straight into submarines. Yeah, there was something about submarine warfare. They wanted to put bombs on seals and stuff. It was really wild. My grandmother thought I was talking about the dolphins. I know about the dolphins. It's not quite what I'm thinking of. I think this one was also in a Blue Jay video, like, I can't remember which Blue Jay video, but it's in one of those Blue Jay videos. Anyway. Oh, legendary dropped. What is it? What is it? What is it? It's another Buzz Axe. Buzz off, Buzz Axe. I want the armored bods. If anyone wants to fact check me on this, feel free to. Like, I could very well be ingesting the stupid juice right now. That stupid juice is really tasty, don't get me wrong. So, like, yeah, I could be doing it. You're allowed to talk out loud, Gummy, if it's stuff I'm talking about on stream. But I appreciate it.
We are both right.
Ah, yay, we're both right. You Googled it?
Yes, I did.
Alrighty.
They use them for different kinds of missions.
Ah. But yeah, usually I don't like you coming in when I'm recording, but if you want to add to what I'm saying, you're welcome to.
Okay.
In the future, just so you know. I appreciate you trying to be respectful about it, though. I do appreciate it.
I don't usually listen to the conversation.
But sometimes you just hear something.
Yeah.
I get it. Love you, Gummy. I missed. Whoopsies, I missed. There we go. We kicked Doggo's ass. Google says the Navy had a program to train marine mammals to detect sea mines and stuff. Yeah, and like submarines. That sounds about right. That sounds about right, chat. Oh, I know about the napalm bats very well. I think I got that from a Trust Me Bro video. I'm not entirely sure which video I learned about it. Oh, legendary. Not a bad gun either. We're gonna pick that up. But yes, I know about the napalm bats. And the fact that when they tested them, that they went onto the people that were testing them. They went onto their gas reserve quite comedically. It was really funny in an ironic sort of sense. Yeah. Alright, enjoy your Red Dead Redemption stuff, chat. Enjoy it. Might as well just pick up the purple so I'm not looking at the same shit every time. Just gonna clean this area up so I know what drops properly. So how does Enter the Gungeon sound after I finish farming this weapon? I'm not a napalm bat, but that's because I said fuck the government while I was in training. And then the government's like, we can't have a rogue napalm bat in here, and they kind of kicked me out. Is that enough lore for you, chat? Is that enough lore for you? Chat gets the lore that I was in training to be a napalm bat. Alright. Yeah, Gungeon is one of the best games ever. I am seriously so excited for the other Enter the Gungeon game to come out. You have no idea. Legendary drop. It's another Buzz Axe. Curse you, Buzz Axe. Buzz off, Buzz Axe. The only legendary that's dropping. Yeah, Gungeon's great. And then I might play some Silk Song after Gungeon if I am still up to streaming, if my butt cheeks don't scream out in agony. Alright, what do we got here? Nothing I want. I think it's really funny that I got the spread fire on a shotgun. That is blue rarity, so technically, this blue rarity gun is better at boss killing than many other weapons I had going. Now, obviously, it takes some amp prep and all that, and a crit knife for a true one-shot territory, but like... Oh dear! He killed me when I killed him! Mutual destruction, am I right? Mutual destruction. Or is it mutually assured destruction? I don't know, it's some Cold War terminology. And I'm kind of toasty right now, so I know this shit definitely isn't the Cold War. But he did drop a legendary, so we can do that. I got stuck. Knife! That man just vanished. Oh god, it's a Dark Beast. Oh, I don't like Dark Beast. Fine. Not what I was looking for, but whatever. God, it kind of sounds like I had a brain aneurysm right there, but no! I was just lost in thought. Stupid thoughts, but thoughts nonetheless. Also, Forge Master. Yes, please, actually. I'd love myself an on-level Forge Master. That's something I was going to farm later on, but now I don't have to. So, lucky me. Lucky me. Amon class skill. The only thing that really does for you at a higher levels is like increase the things you got going for you. The stats are increased. But with legendary class mods, there are very particular stats. So let me show you. I don't even know what the grudge is, chat. I don't even know what the grudge is. Anyway, let me go to this. Empowered Forge Master. Obviously, it's got its basic skill. Forge skills can now be used once while on cooldown. But this also gives me plus to Forge skill damage and plus to action skill duration. So let me go to my skills and I'll show you something real quick. I also have a skill going on that means when I activate a Forge skill, I gain more damage, which is really nice. Now we're going to activate the Forge skill for Storm Surge, and we're going to see how much damage it can do after being applied with a crit knife. I think that's going to be great. But seriously, chat, what's the grudge? Alright, swapping to the hot slugger. Alright, let's see how this goes. That couldn't have been all that doesn't do that much damage now, does it? Anyway, we got ourselves another armored bod. It's all Hyperion parts, so we don't care. Alright. Oh, it's a Japanese horror movie about a haunted house. It's a ghost lady who makes noises and crawls downstairs backwards. I think I know the scene you're referring to with crawling down the stairs backwards. I'm not entirely sure it's the one I'm thinking of, but like, I can picture it. I can indeed picture it. Alright. Alright, have some knife. They did a crossover with the ghost, where the ghost from The Grudge fought the ghost from The Ring. Really now? Horror movie lore goes deep. Dear Lord. Oh, speaking of lore, did you guys hear about that one tweet that happened the other day?
Julius, would you rather have infinite drive pepper but all roads are always in bad condition, or instant teleportation but only 4 Dr. Peppers per week?
Oh. I don't even have more than 4 Dr. Peppers a week, I don't think. So I'd go for the instant teleportation and 4 Dr. Peppers a week. But as I was saying, the tweet that happened that was about like someone saying that viewers talking about their lives was disrespectful to the streamer. I thought that was absolutely wild. Like, half my content is talking with you guys, and the other half is just being a madman. So, like, I just thought it was a very interesting take. I thought it was a very interesting take, just to say the least. I don't remember who tweeted it. They've deleted it since then, so even if I did know the name, I wouldn't name them by name, because that would just cause them to get more harassment than they've already gotten. Fuck. Why are you giving me this? I don't even play hard. That's going in the sale jar. But I do not want to send hate towards them, because I think it was genuinely intended as like a proper discussion supposed to happen, but on Twitter, you know damn well that never happens. Oh god, I shot it so hard its brain fell out. I've heard of and had lobotomies, but holy hell! We removed the brain of a goddamn boss. Poor thing. Alright, let's see what it drops. Order gun. Da da da. Oh, I hate that. Some VTubers are crazy narcissistic with don't talk about other streamers, don't talk about yourselves, just talk about me stuff. Yeah, it was like the whole brain, but back to the other subject we were talking about. Like, I can come off across narcissistic because when I first go into a group of creators, I talk about my numbers on YouTube because, like, I don't know where I stand in the group. And then some people think I come across as narcissistic. And then because of the delay, people think I'm cutting them off in sentences. And it just comes across really bad. And I feel terrible about it. But, like, I can't really affect my internet delay too much. And I usually don't know what to talk about in, like, a brand new group. That man just ragdolled, dear lord. Alright. But anyway, as I was saying earlier about playing different games, I'm hoping if I'm able to play different games, I'll be able to enjoy myself more and in turn be able to do longer streams. Because it's not always that my butt cheeks hurt is why I end stream. It's sometimes like no one else left to talk to, or like, and what was I saying? God, my memory is terrible, dear Lord. I can't remember what I say worth shit. What was I saying, chat? Can somebody remind me? Please, please. Pretty please. Please. But yeah, I worry that I come across as narcissistic with a ton of other creators because I'm just awkward when first meeting them. That's one reason I don't really get into big groups. And I don't go into big groups because then I don't know what to talk about because I'll feel like I'm always cutting them off. And then when I feel like I'm always cutting them off, I'll feel like I'm rude. Sometimes they think I'm rude. And just the other day, because of something like this, I was cut from a collab. I in fact tried to talk to that pumpkin VTuber who was arranging that collab and asking why it was kicked, and I was completely ignored. Now, I suspect it's because they didn't see my DM, and I don't want to assume they just ignored me. I think they just missed the DM, but I tried them 3 separate times and then just gave up. So, it really sucked. It really sucked. So, and the time before that, when I tried to be part of a big collab, one of my friends was being harassed on Twitter for being a person of color by Rev Says Desu's Smuck fan club or something. I don't even know what to describe them as. And when I asked them to stop calling my friend the N-word, I was kicked from the collab server for causing drama outside the collab server. Like, it was pretty wild. And then when I went to Twitter and explained why I wouldn't be part of the collab anymore, they're like, why didn't you talk to us? And then they tried to claim that I was kicked for doing self-promo, and then when I posted the DM that stated, no, I was not in fact kicked for self-promo, I was kicked for drama outside the server, they got mad at me for posting messages I didn't give them permission to, that DMs that I wasn't given permission to post. It was just absolute mean girl shit, and affected how I see many people to this day. It was wild. Another armored bod, but none of the parts I wanted. So I think I should just stop trying to be part of big collabs, and if I ever want to do a big collab, arrange it myself, because otherwise I have a terrible track history. I have a terrible track history with collabs, and unless I'm doing it myself, just it always falls apart. Like that ghoulish cutie person that I've had on my stream, they've actually told me never to talk to them again after I was like, nothing of value is lost when Charlie Kirk passed away. It was wild. Also, my legendary just went down into the dirt. I'm very upset about that. But I thought I was good friends with ghoulish cutie, so that one really hurts. I even helped them make a video, so with my own private thoughts. And the fact they could just toss me aside so easily hurt a ton. Sorry I'm venting so much, it's just when one thing shows up, I talk about the rest. Otherwise, it won't be understood. And she used to think I was so nice too, and then that one thing was like, oh yeah, never talk to me again, like. So, you're getting mad at me for saying the person who doesn't believe in empathy shouldn't be treated with empathy. Right. Also doesn't help my abandonment issues I struggle with, but that's a whole nother situation. I missed. It's a miracle I haven't left the VTuber community with how they've treated me, honestly. It's kind of a miracle. But nowadays I'm mostly staying in my own corner and doing voice acting in addition, so like... I just don't really believe in collabs anymore because of the way I've been treated in them many times. You do not take somebody who's trauma. Oh yeah, that story. One time I collabed with somebody, then they got mad with me about something that had nothing to do with the collab after the stream. They know full well I have a history of self-harm, and then they just go, oh yeah, you should off yourself. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm not saying names there, because I don't want to get back into it with them, but, oh dear lord. Just... I don't like people. I don't like people sometimes. I really don't. But the absolute audacity to tell somebody who you know damn well has a history of attempted self-harm. Anyway, Shokunai. Yeah, it was insensitive, but so was the man it was directed at. Well, so I really don't care. You get what you give in life. I'm switching to Enter the Gungeon. That's a feel-good game. Enter the Gungeon's a feel-good game. I need to get rid of this depressive vibe I got going. Enter the Gungeon's perfect for that. Let's go murder some bullets by going... What does that equal in English? I don't fucking know. Thank you, Starblue. Thank you. Now we're just... Actually, I want to play the Hunter. She's got a dog. That makes her immediately better than any other character. I love Dr. Pepper. Oh my god, it has the secrets of my war crimes. We must murder it. Expeditiously. Oh god, this room's a little rough. Kill your friend, Mr. Dynamite! Alright, one big boy's down. Two big boys down. Miscounted the bullets. Whoop! Also, I've noticed something in this game. Compared to the PC version, the PS5 version gives you much more money pickups from enemies. I find that very odd. Like, did they update this version in a way that they didn't update the last? Oh, dear God, that's a great chest. That was the king of all chests. Dear Lord, $70. Yeah, it cycles every so often. It does cycle ever so often. But if I'm nothing if not an actor, so I guess I'll just fake it till I make it. Sound good, chat? It's what I do most of my life anyway. To be fair though, even if I wasn't streaming, I'd be playing Enter the Gungeon right now, so I might as well be streaming it. Yeah, it was... It's really weird that in the it's technically the PS4 version, but I'm calling this the PS5 version because I'm playing it on the PS5, that I'm getting more money in the drops of the enemies. And to answer your question, Starblue, no, it's not because it's the beginning of a run. That has nothing to do with it. If it's the beginning of a run, you actually get less money drops because the enemies are not as tough as later enemies. For example, the Ammomancer. The Ammomancer is a tough enemy, and he drops a ton of money. But he's a late game enemy, so he only drops... He drops like 10 shellings. But what I'm noticing is even those basic enemies that rarely drop money are dropping like 3 shells, which is actually kind of insane for a basic enemy to drop that's not jammed. Shaka Cola. Yeah, I'm faster! Shaka Cola does increase my speed, right? I gotta check this. Also, yes, I unlock speed. Not speed! Spice! We, at Count Julius VT, do not endorse the use of speed. We do, however, endorse the use of spice. The spice must flow. Brother Joey's having a bit of a thing. Dear Lord. Alright, let's do the boss room a little bit early. I feel like we can handle... Oh, dear God, it's this guy. Dear God, it's this guy. Just... slow-moving bricks. Annihilate him. Whoa! Yeah, I took damage there. That's on me. That's on me for engaging with that. Oh God, he's landing straight on that. This gun does so much damage, it's just almost impossible to land a shot. Dear Lord. You have to, like, aim the... make your enemy... lead your enemies into them. Exactly. I don't care from where the spice flows. It must flow. Oh, yay. A t-shirt cannon. My favorite. T-shirt cannon's not a terrible item, even though you're only shooting t-shirts. It's got good knockback. Really good knockback, actually, like, dear Lord. And its synergy isn't terrible. It makes you shoot a goddamn explosive dresser at enemies. Like, I'd say it's one of the better low-tier items. Even if you don't take into account its synergy. Anyway, what do you got here? Keys. You know what this means, chat? Do you know what this means? Do you, in fact, know what this means? I'll take that as a no, and you do not know what it means. We have 2 keys, so we can go to the secret floor, which is gonna be fantastic. The doggo does detect mimics, it's great. Now, where's that room? It means we're going to the secret floor, because we have 2 keys after opening all the chests on this floor, which means we have enough... There's no water in here. What do you... Oh! As I was saying, there's no water. I got a water gun, bitch! I was just about to say, there's no water in here. I've been betrayed. But then I'm like, what a gun. What's funny is that the water gun isn't even really a great item most of the time. Like, it has some very niche uses, even without its synergies, so I'm surprised it had any use here. Now we're just gonna shoot t-shirts at everybody. Lovely. Just keep the enemies far away so we can endure their onslaught. Who gave you permission to do that? Who gave you permission to do that? Take a quick scratch at my nostrils that itch. 3 shots to kill a ghost. Not bad with that rate of fire. Ah, no. I don't like that room, Sam I am. Oh God, it rolled a nat 20. It rolled a nat 20, dear lord. I still think it's so funny when those things roll nat 20s. Like, oh yeah, that's great. They can also roll nat 1s and die immediately, which is also fairly balanced. But I took too much damage from that room, dear lord. Did I just send that slime to the Shadow Realm? I think I just sent that previous slime to the Shadow Realm. Oh, God. This room sucks. Why did I go to the secret floor? Why? I have cursed myself with this challenge. I have... Ow! This run ain't gonna last very long. I'm low on health already. Yeah, no, I'm not doing well. You know what? Where's the gap in the ground? Suicide! That did not go well at all. Anyway. I wonder how streams get recommended in YouTube feeds anyway. It seems like nobody sees them, but YouTube doesn't even tell me that info, so it's really odd. Because I had 2 keys, a water gun, and a dream. You're right, chat. I did it because I had 2 keys, a water gun, and a dream. I was a fool. Foolish fool! What character does that again? I know there was a character in some sort of, media that did that. Was it Aku that did that? Was it Aku who did that? The foolish fool! Or did he just go, fool? I don't quite remember. I don't quite remember. Have I even watched Samurai Jack, now that I think about it? I'm not sure I've even watched Samurai Jack. I gotta fix that one day. Alright, loot chest, what you got? Ah, spicy pepper. Yummy. Yummy spicy pepper. My mouth is on fire. Please send help. But also, I'm going to go see if the next chest is any better than you. But if it's a brown chest, I will come back to claim you. Understood? I kiss the chest. For luck. There is very few reasons why you should open a blue chest. But one of them is the +1 bullets item. It just upgrades your bullets in every way it can. It's absolutely a fantastic item. Absolutely a fantastic... Yeah, going near enemies hurts them because of my habanero. My spicy prowess! Aku was foolish samurai. He did say fool a lot, though. I think it's a common villain trope, so it could be anyone. Yeah, fair enough. I think this was like a parody representation of a villain, too, so I'm not entirely sure it was meant to be taken serious. Anyway, kill the guy, 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 kill the guy. Spice him up! Just a little bit of damage from the spicy habanero, and I kill the book and look. It's a good thing I checked the chest room before opening that blue chest. Dear Lord. That is the top tier of chests you can get in this game, an S tier chest. Honestly, the buffs you get from it and are better than the guns. Barring the black hole gun. The black hole gun's just an instant win, but like... The fact we got a black chest on the first floor, very interesting for this run. Very interesting for this run. Well, I got shot. How do I keep moving when I'm shot and have a bullet in my belly? Don't ask questions or you're going to have a bullet in your belly soon too. That's the boss room. Oh, I was just about to say, where's the shop? I already found the shop. It's only 8 p.m. for you. It almost looks like midnight. Summertime isn't even over. Oh, but there's 2 keys in here. So we can open both chests. We can open both chests, chat! The reference to the BFG, the big fucking gun. They call it the BSG, the big shooty gun. Let's see how that will work against the boss. It's fighting 2 enemies, so that's actually really interesting. Bacon, if we kill them both at the same time, is that even possible to kill them both at the same time? Can we kill both these guys at the same time without triggering their phase 2? I want to see that happen. I want to see that happen. We skipped the phase 2. Fuck you two. That is great. We just skipped their phase 2 entirely. Like, oh yeah, that's great. I love that. Now we got ourselves a simple mobbing gun. And probably have enough to buy the extra key and open the blue chest. Now listen here, blue chest. You better have +1 bullets in there for me. My rage is immeasurable, and my day is ruined. At least that gave me an armor, though, so I mean, like, it's not entirely a waste. Whoa! Decent damage. Also, I keep catching fire. Send help. Send the fire department full of sexy firemen! I have caught fire! Figuratively and literally! Yeah, I got the big chest. That gun I used to kill both those enemies at once was in that big chest. We did, in fact, get that big chest. Don't worry about that, chat. We did, in fact, get it. We did, in fact, get it. It had the Doom reference in it. Just stood close to him until he died. Like, oh yeah, my mere presence is too much for you. Spiky. I got spiked. We're not dealing with the electric boy. He's a bitch. Oh, got a key. I love it when keys drop here. Alright, I'm pausing for a moment to fill up on Dr. Pepper. That's the good shit. Sadly, there's no teleporter to that place down there for the next path, so we gotta go by foot. Thankfully, we're not speedrunning, though I could do speedrunner mode. Curse you, lead maiden! Get out of my house! There goes my other armor piece. Not yet Star Blue, but almost. Now, if I have enough money later, I'm coming back for that Potion of Gun Friendship. That is a great item, actually. It's a low-tier item, too, like bottom tier, actually. It is amazing how one of the best buffs in the game from an active item is set to the bottom tier of items. Damn it, I got shot by the square. It is really interesting how that works. That's a chest. We don't want that right now because it's blue chest and there might be a green chest later. And there's a shop over here. Let's see what it's got. That's not a shop. That is a gun trade point. You put in 2 guns, you get a random gun out. Definitely not worth it any of the time unless you got real shitty luck with the guns. But at that point, your shitty luck's just going to carry you through later. I got stuck on the wall. Yay! Free chat! Are you a mimic? It's not a mimic. That's good. That's good. It's not a mimic. I was just like, are you a mimic? That's a room you don't have to interact with. Because, we can just teleport back to the other end of it. Thank God, actually. Anyway, destroy the dynamite, destroy his friends, destroy the jelly. Almost took more damage there, but I'm doing fine so far. Pulse cannon isn't as terrible as I remember. I remember pulse cannon being my least favorite weapon in this game. Oh! Alright, this guy. I get to pay him money if I do his challenge, which in this case is 18 shells. If I do it without taking damage, like he asked me to, I get a free item. So we gotta be very careful. Seems like a simple enough room. Yes, it was a simple enough room. We got that easily. And now we got our money back along with an item. Ah, yes, I got a raw RPG. Lovely. Just give me an RPG. I'm fine with that. Oh, it's a brown chest. Oh, it's a brown chest. Ew, brown chest. Dodge power up. I still don't know what that means. Okay, I'll accept it only because it gave me a armor out of it. I was hoping it'd give me a key, so I basically get a thing for free, but no. Anyway, RPG. Oh god, it's the Anaconda. Kill it with fire. Right now, I'm making use of a really strange interaction this game has. When you swap out a weapon, it charges very slowly. Like, in terms of ammo, it slowly reloads. But since these are only 1 ammo weapons, it's actually a nice trick you can do to swap between them to get real good damage out. I don't make use of this trick often, but it's pretty nice. You just have to, it's a certain amount of time, otherwise it doesn't reload, which kind of blows. Alright, RPG. Didn't have it swapped long enough, lovely. BFG, do your work! Screw you, Anaconda, nobody loves you. Chat's like, ah yes, here's your RPG. Hands you a copy of Chrono Trigger. I love, oh, we got a synergy. Finger on the pulse. It's a shame they don't tell you what synergies do what. You actually have to Google it, and since I'm using my phone for tracking right now, my computer for streaming, I can't really risk doing that. It's kind of a shame. Anyway. Pick up a few free hearts from here, and onward we go. Did you know that you can have a mimic as a pet in this game, and it becomes the dog you have with you? I think that's a cute little fact. It actually becomes a copy of whatever pet you have with you, so there are ways to get broken synergies with it, like double junkin'. Oh. Double junkin' is some of the most hilarious shit I've ever seen. Just get a junkin' build going, get enough junk on your hands, and then when you get a mimic. Get a mimic. That's the Englishing I was looking for. When you get a mimic pet, he becomes the form of junkin' you currently have. So let's say you got gold junk junkin on you. You are really well off if you get a Mimic. It is some of the most fun you can have in this game. 2 Junkins for the price of 1. It is fantastic. I've never had... Actually, scratch that. I've had 1 proper golden Junkin run, but I lost that run because I was still new to the game, so I feel kind of embarrassed about that. But he was great. He was carrying me hard. He was carrying me hardcore. Anyway, the pulse cannon's doing some nice carrying for me too here, so that's nice. Only issue is it doesn't have too much ammo on it. Only 120 shots, and I'm already down to 40. And this is a pretty full room, so dear lord, this might suck. Just gotta weaken the defenses around the enchanter, make him stop enchanting, shoot him in the face, and then everything can be murdered properly again. Like, the amount of health an enemy has when it's being enchanted is kind of ludicrous, honestly. Like, dear lord, it's just a little bit busted. Yeah, baby, good Mimic. Also, the synergy spawns extra pulse shots when you fire. Thank you. Thank you, chat. I appreciate you telling me. No wonder it's been feeling more powerful. Oh! That guy almost shot me in the face. Thankfully, it's not the synergy I was thinking it was. The one where if you get hurt, you shoot a couple beams out. I'm not really a fan of retaliatory damage. It is. It is that one I'm not a fan of. No! Chat lied to me. Chat lied to me. I'm so sad. That guy did not want to be handled. This is a bottom tier weapon, so this is gonna suck for a bit. Yeah, I'm sad that you were wrong too. Don't worry about it though, Star Blue. We're all wrong once in a while. Would it be wrong if I wanted to skip the key in order to get the barrel weapon? The barrel weapon is actually a really good weapon. The barrel weapon is actually really good, even without synergies. Good fire rate, good damage. Like, I would have that. I would like that. Well, run away from Rolly Boy. Thank you for the ammo, game. I shall use it wisely. Google AI. You trusted Google AI? I may not blame you for getting the information to me wrong, but I blame you for using AI. Yay! Oh, wait, no, that's too many chests. No. My doggo has detected a mimic! Fire at will! Fire at will! So yeah, now I know the Siren has a synergy with the bucket, so that's great. So now we really need the bucket, because the Siren, I believe, has a synergy with the bucket, and it is fantastic. So we definitely need the bucket over the key right now. And the good thing about that being a Mimic is that I didn't need to spend a single key on it. That's the good thing about that being a Mimic. Oh, I took damage. Whoops. I got enough health to get through this. That's fine. Actually, we're gonna no, wait, we gotta get to a teleport point. But Mimic is named Will. Why'd you name the Mimic Will? Starblue, why'd you name the Mimic Will? Why? Why? There we go, got a synergy. Siren Sidearm. Yep, shoots water bubbles as well. Now let's see, does it affect the Siren at all? Yes! It also affects the Sirens and makes me shoot fish. This is a good thing. This is a good thing. Both weapons are much better now. Let's go with the barrel and take on the boss. Oh god, it's this one. Yes, this boss, I hate it. Ah, I got hit. No perfect reward for me. You are surrounded by fish. Surrender! Surrender, witch! You're surrounded by fishies! You are surrounded by fishies! You must surrender now! We're using a blank on that, dear lord. Oh, dear lord. Gotta actually look at your own character when you're using moves like that, dear lord. How did I not take damage there? I will never know. Because I said fire at Will and then I shot him. Therefore his name is Will. Alright, fair enough. And that's a terrible gun the game just gave me, dear lord. I mean, to be fair, the game gave me some good stuff on this floor outside of that. So, I mean, like, it really is only fair, but like, please, please. Woo! No thank you. He's the Mind Flayer. You know, instead of the mind... Yeah, anyway. You get it, you get it. Oh, remote control bullets? You're too kind to me. You're too kind to me. So now those widespread shots I've been shooting with this thing are now concentrated to a single point as long as I point the right direction. That is actually great. I just gotta play a little different then. But the damage has been greatly increased. That is Oh, thank you, dog. Good dog, you found mommy a key. You found daddy a key. You found daddy a key. You're such a good boy. Alright, Moonscraper. Terrible weapon, but whatever. Be free! Well, let's see what's over. Oh, it's this room. Alright, now we're just gonna get out of this place because I opened all the chests. And don't have enough money to buy a key. It is very sad that I don't have the money to buy a key. Yeah, they really did skirt a lawsuit with that one, I'm not gonna lie. Actually, let's see if the pulse cannon does the same thing. Oh, pulse cannon might be great. Pulse cannon might be great with this. You gotta focus real hard and aim at your enemies, though. That's the downside. I was about to say, don't you dare tell me that's Lead Maiden. But no, it wasn't a Lead Maiden, so they didn't need to tell me that. Going back to the Siren for a bit. Siren just does better damage. One shot in those little guys, you love to see it. And honestly, you don't even need to deal with those ice cube things unless you want to. Because, they melt upon clearing a room, so it'd just be wasted ammo. Hey, oh, you wanna know what I'm doing for lunch, everyone? I'm having Stouffer's mac and cheese. It's gonna be fantastic. I love Stouffer's mac and cheese. It is the best mac and cheese aside from, you know, homemade mac and cheese. Homemade mac and cheese is always superior, of course, but it's always way more expensive to make your mac and cheese at home, you know what I mean? So getting a bit of Stouffer's on a day like this sounds like a great plan, I'd say. The mines are sentient. They go where he tells them. Exactly. We're still talking about the Mind Flayer, in case anyone's confused. Oh, what's this guy? He's dead now. This thing's fire rate seems to have gone up, too, since last time I've used it. I don't think they've updated this game. No. Get out of here, Red Mage. Nobody loves you. Nobody loves the Red Mage. The Red Mage is a stain on this game. Like, personally, when it comes to Red Maiden and the Red Mage, I personally hate the Red Mage more. But that's only because you can at least nuke the Lead Maiden into oblivion. You just gotta wait a couple seconds, and you don't potentially take damage for waiting those couple seconds. When it comes to the Red Mage, he literally turns your offense in that time into his own offense. It is... See what I mean? The guy's a bitch! Anyway. Spare keys? Spare keys? Spare keys? Spare key drops, please? When you're in a run that doesn't give you any key drops, it sucks. Oh, I see how this goes. In order to make the best damage out of the Siren, you gotta reload between every shot. Little rough, but I get it. Oh dear, that's a fuck-ass laser beam chasing me. Woo! I still took damage. You could say I've been rattled. Yeah, Siren is in fact one of the guns you can put out fires with. So's the barrel, actually. Because you spawn fish, and fish are wet and cause little puddles on the floor. That guy won't let me even get close to him, dear lord. I'm swapping weapons real quick, so I'm low on ammo on this one, and I do not want to get distracted. Ah, no. Shame on you. Get out of my house. Oh, jam shots. No thank you. I do not want what you're selling. Jam shots do double damage to you. It is absolutely absurd. Now, this is going to be interesting. This... less interesting than I thought. Can we kill them all at once? Probably not. But I killed 3 of them at once. I'm not complaining about that. Absolutely wrecked their shit. Dear lord. Now there's a cell creep down there. I mean, the sawed-off shotgun is, like, supposed to be one of the worst weapons of the game. Like, I think it's intentional. I think it's a little bit intentional. So your hatred is very much justified. Your hatred is incredibly very justified. So now we're just gonna toss in a few items we don't want. Now we are rich enough to buy anything we want. Which will probably happen on the next floor. But we do need some ammo too, so like, yeah. The barrel is like a great weapon though, dear lord. Don't sleep on my boy the barrel. Never sleep on my boy the barrel. Wait, wait, wait. Fire at will! Shame it goes through its ammo so quickly, but like, eh. But yeah, sawed-off shotgun is a terrible weapon anyway, so like, the character that starts with it isn't even a good character because of it. But the Huntress is a good character for starting off the crossbow. Yeah, Convict is hard nut to crack. But to be fair, so is Robot, but at least you get, like, bonuses for playing Robot. So you can't really complain about playing Robot too much, like, yeah, Robot at least gets benefits like getting power from junk. Oh! I believe I can fly! I don't have any keys for that right now, so we'll have to find the shop. We have enough money to buy it. Man, that guy just shot first and asked questions later. Dear Lord. And that, my friends, is how you kill Cthulhu by slapping him upside the face with a fish. Did I even find the shop yet? No, it doesn't look like it. Oh yeah, Robot is a pain in the ass to unlock. I totally get it. I do not blame anyone who does not want to unlock Robot. But unless I'm mistaken, you need Robot for the unlocking the Gunslinger, if I'm not mistaken. Or unlocking Bullet Hell. Anyway, we bought ourselves a key, which means we can open the treasure chest over here. Curse you. Curse you, resourceful rat! Alright, we're gonna try and find the secret room out here. Try being the operative term. Not here. I have a guess of where it might be, but we're just going to use ammo instead of a blank here, just to do it safely. No, I was incorrect. Yeah, that's what I was saying. You need to unlock you gotta do basically everything in the game before unlocking Gunslinger. It's absolutely... Wait a second. Ah, yes! All that for a key. Thank you, shopkeep. I mean, I did need the key, so I'm not going to complain too hard about using blanks to get a key, but, like, I would have preferred, like, a free chest in there. I would have preferred a free chest any day of the week. I find it so odd that this is one of my better weapons in the run, the pulse rifle, but every other time I've come across it, it's like, yeah, this thing's hot garbage. But right now, it's one of my only saving graces. Which I think is very interesting. Oh god, it's this room. Please! I don't want to do hammer time! Whoa, 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 whoa. No, thank you. Oh, those guys shoot fast. At least I got my half heart back. You've only seen the bullet be unlocked because I have the synergy. Kill the Ammomancer with the power of Vipsh. I swear to God, somebody needs to make a mod That's just the fish that come out of here are just tiny tunas, those little fat fish from those little not so little fat fish from Monster Hunter. That's the Englishing I was looking for. Those fat fish from Monster Hunter. Also, I'm taking too much damage in here because I'm talking. I'm yakking my yak. Woo! Woo. I caught fire. This is not going well. I'm just gonna say that. I'm just gonna say that. This is not going well. It feels like I'm so out of practice with this game. Oh, where'd you come from, sir? You were completely off screen. Let's see what's in here before I die. Not a bad weapon. Especially considering I can aim it. It's actually really good that I got wings here. You're right about that. Oh my god, he's jammed. He's jammed. Jammed is the Englishing I was looking for. How much health do you have, bitch? That's too much health for any one man to have. That's too much health for any one man to have. Oh, that was cool. Oh, that's some cool shit I can pull off with this. Oh no. If a modder could pull that off, I'd be so happy. Genuinely, if a modder could pull off Tuna and enter the gungeon coming out of the barrel, I'd be so happy. Make it a synergy for a modded weapon or something. That would be fantastic. Key. Oh wait, I can fly. I forgot I could fly, chat. Whoops. Kind of like that Nappa thing, like, Vegeta! I can fly. You know that moment for Dragon Ball Abridged? Oh god, there's a mini-boss here. This is either going to be our death or our savior. There is no in-between. My rage is immeasurable. I think I'm going to end today's stream here. Thank you all for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment down below about what game you want me to potentially play. Roguelikes get priority, just so everyone knows.